All right, so I just pulled off over here at the gas station. I'm just driving past all this water, so I figured I'm gonna get some drone shots. Hopefully, I can capture some of it. I see people rafting and all that stuff, but I just want to get the body of water. There's just something beautiful about seeing the drone up in the air, and I've done made a lot of stops already, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to Colorado Springs a little late, but it's okay. But the destination is all that's on my mind. As long as I get there, that's what matters. All right, let's enjoy this drone shot together. Let's go.
Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. Moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh, think it's meant to be. Scary at first when you change, but it's better than being stuck here in your ways. Comfortable, ain't that comfortable no more. Don't wanna go back to how it was before. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Thought that this was who I was, that I couldn't change that much. Didn't feel like I was strong, but I'm glad that I was wrong. Think I knew it all along. This would never be enough. Now I see that I've evolved, going after what I want. Thought that this was who I was, that I couldn't change that much. Didn't feel like I was strong, but I'm glad that I was wrong. Think I knew it all along. This would never be enough. Now I see that I've evolved, going after what I want. Maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh, maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh, always meant to be. Oh, always meant to be. Oh.
Y'all see that? Y'all see those mountains right there? This is real, guys. To experience this on a motorcycle, ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Up here is different. This is like the ski resort. This is, I mean, it's cold right now too. I started climbing up in the mountains. My ears are clogged up. If you're coming up here, just be ready for the temperature change, right? Tolerance level is important. The turns can be a little bit daunting if you're not careful. The ride itself, though, is absolutely beautiful. But the thing you have to remember when you're riding in places like this is to take your time. You don't know what's gonna come out in the road. You don't know nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it's not even gorgeous. The word gorgeous is not even gonna solve anything. Let me bring this windshield up. Everything around this area is beautiful. I have about 2 hours left before I get to Colorado Springs. Like I said, I have the hotel already booked. I know exactly where I'm staying. That's where I'm going, right to the hotel, because I know it's going to be a little late. And then tomorrow, I'll be able to go and explore I know that Slappy was talking about Pikes Peak, and there's I think it's a train or a bus. No, I think it's a train that goes all the way up to Pikes Peak. And I might do it. I might even ride the bike up there. But one thing to know, if you've never gone up at high elevations, your lungs will struggle. The air is way thinner up there. And I'm gonna slow down. I don't need to go fast here because this wind is different. And I'm not in a hurry, you know? That is beautiful. I'm aiming to keep you guys involved in this journey, right? My goal is to encourage you guys to get up and do something great. You know what I mean? See the world. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I had a good talk with my kids and my wife. We had a great family discussion and talked about the issues in the family, and I expressed some things, my son expressed some things, my daughter expressed some things, my wife expressed some things, and it's always important to take that time to make sure family's taken care of, even while I'm on the road on vacation, you know? It's very important. When you're a dad and a husband, are you really on vacation? I don't think so. I don't think so. Nah, you're not. So we had a great talk, and I love my family, man. That's the key. You gotta love your family. I love them. I believe that we all make mistakes, and I think especially as parents, we should not only worship when kids do bad, but also recognize when they do great. We tend to look at the bad things first. A lot of us, we tend to look at the negative, and I'm very mindful of that. I'm very mindful of not looking at the bad stuff all the time and giving that the energy, kind of like Yelp. You know what I'm saying? How Yelp, people go to Yelp to read reviews on a company, but they really are looking for the bad reviews. There could be 50,000 great reviews, and that one bad review is the one that stands out that makes somebody say, I'm not gonna go to that restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, so great family talk, beautiful. What I would tell you is this, going back to the riding, I have some stuff in my bag, right? Always gotta have layers in my bag. But if it's this cold right now, if it's this cold right now and it's only 4:08, can you imagine how cold it's gonna be tonight? Can you imagine the level of coldness? And it's crazy how this car just literally cut in front of me. It's crazy. I'm not worried about it. Nothing happened. You know, no accidents happened. So you just gotta watch people, because people are not watching you. And that's the responsibility you take on as a motorcycle rider, is that you have to be as prepared as you can be, because people are not paying attention. They're not watching. The guy literally drove past me in that RV thing, and then decided, okay, I had enough. I think I'm far enough from him, and I'm gonna cut over right now. Right now. What I will tell you, man, when you're on a motorcycle, just don't argue with nobody in the car. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Wow, man, I'm so excited about this. Cold or not, I went through some rain too. That rain was actually the most rain that I've gotten through since I've been taking this trip. And I can't say that rain felt the best, but it felt great. But it was cold. It was cold rain. You know what I'm saying? It's cold rain. I put the Gold Wing in rain mode, and a couple of times I felt the bike go boom. It did some kind of weird stuff, and I'm assuming that is because of that traction. What the Gold Wing does, it slows down all the torque that you have in the bike. When you put it in rain gear, in rain mode, you have no torque in the bike. You can roll the throttle as hard as you want to. The bike is not gonna move as fast, and that's because that traction control kicks in. That's my assumption. So I felt it, and at first I said, uh-oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I told my wife, because I was on the phone when that happened. I said, if that happened and this bike was to shut down on me, I would leave this bike on the side of the damn road and never regain it again. Because there's no way I'm on the best touring machine known to man of all the years of studies of riders from all around the world, and then my bike decided to shut off on me. I would have left it. Nah, Jack, I'm just playing. I wouldn't do that. I'm playing Jack. I'm joking. Nah, but that was the only weird thing that took place so far. But the bike is operating normal, so I'm 100% convinced that was the thing that took place with that. But now I'm back in tour mode, and it's perfect. It's perfect, just like how that's perfect. Look at that view. That view is perfect. Wow. Oh, damn, man. 2 hours and 10 minutes away. I feel like I've been riding forever. One thing about riding is that an hour's ride is not, it takes time to get to the hour, and then sometimes it feels like you're not even getting anywhere close to the area. Anywhere close to the area. I think I was talking about something with Slappy with Pikes Peak, right? I think I veered off. Well, so Pikes Peak, I've never been there, but I'm not going to be far from Pikes Peak. I was talking about taking that train going up. I might do that just to experience that, or I might ride up to the top. But what I was saying was, when you have that elevation, that super high elevation, you're going to need to have oxygen, because your brain will start to shut down on you, man. It's weird. Your lungs and everything will start to play games. You start to get lightheaded. You start to, all kinds of stuff, man. Like up in Telluride right here in Colorado, a lot of Olympians will go up there to train because of the high altitude. And that's like some Dragon Ball Z stuff, man. And as fit as I am, if I go up that high, oh, trust me, I'm going to feel it. I did it. I remember a couple of years ago, I came up to Telluride. At first, I felt normal. But after a while, man, I started feeling that lightheadedness kicking in. It took a little while. Well, trust me, it sneaks up on you. So when you think you're okay, it's better to have that backup. And that little shot of oxygen would make a big difference. You know what I'm saying? So guys, we are out here, man. We are out here. Hey, Charlie Brown. What up, baby? I know you're watching the videos. I know you're with me this whole time, Pop. Charlie Brown, the godfather of Gold Wings, over here just chilling. Charlie, Charlie got some of the best looking Gold Wing trikes in the planet. He got his F6B that's absolutely amazing. I mean, it looks amazing. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. And I just finished telling Slappy, he's one of the few guys that was pushing a Gold Wing for a while. That man done went to Alaska 3 times already. And I'm surprised those videos didn't get like 200,000 views, 500,000 views. That man went to Alaska. You know what type of accomplishment that is? And to know that he did it more than one time. What? Yeah, we gotta start bigging up Slappy, man. If you guys are not following Slappy Adventures, get on over and follow Slappy. His videos are very different. The man is funny as hell. He speaks his heart. He doesn't hold back on nothing. And that's what I like. Because y'all know I don't hold back on nothing. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And Slappy been riding bikes, his Gold Wing, for a good while. As a matter of fact, when I met Slappy, I met him at a motorcycle event, at a rally. And that was my first time meeting him. He pulled up on his Gold Wing, and I said, wow, it was good to see you, bro. And yeah, now we talking on the phone, we texting, we building with each other. I delivered his 2025 anniversary, all blacked out Gold Wing for him. And we're building this community, man. That's what it's about. My man Kelly B went and got his Gold Wing, and I know Kelly hasn't had the chance to really ride his Gold Wing, but I know that once that man lets loose onto these roads, it's a wrap. I know that for a fact. All this is just a matter of time. Man, my ears, the freaking elevation, everything sounds so weird. Earplug or not, it's weird. Woo! Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. We're moving. We're doing this. 2 hours and 6 minutes. Woohoo! 131 miles. 131 miles. So if you see something that's 60 miles, then you know that's going to be about an hour, right? An hour and 5 minutes, hour and 10 minutes. Every 60 miles or so, that's an hour. So if you're doing, let's say 200, let's say you're doing 300 miles, how many hours do you think that is? That's about 5 hours, something like that. 6 hours. There's a lot of hours in that damn road. That's a lot of hours in that damn road. And we are moving though. Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe on these videos. I'm shooting these videos and editing, and as I'm going, these videos should be having at least 5,000 views, man, minimum. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, sit with the family. Have every single one that you're watching it with leave a comment, do a thumbs up, do something. You know what I mean? Without you guys, there's no channel. There's none. And I'll be keeping all of this to myself. I don't want to do that. I want to share this with the world. Yeah. All right, let's keep it going. Man, I had to come back on and just to share this view with you guys. I'm gonna let some relaxing music just hit, and I'm just gonna ride a bit.
Watching you go, I wanted to stop, though I already know it's the end of for you and me. Keep on saying the time will heal. Keep lying just to make me feel I'm not lonely. It's the end of for you and me. Keep on saying the time will heal. Baby, baby, you're kidding me. I just want you to hold me. Things ain't the same. And there's nobody here to blame. Oh, baby, tell me if I'm wrong. Did we play this game for far too long? Far too long. Letting us down hurts me more than you know. The pain is too much, don't wanna be here alone. It's breaking my heart, letting you go. I want you to stop, but I already know. Make me feel I'm not lonely, no. Don't want you to go, but I know it's in. I just want you to hold me. Gotta go, baby, it's in. Gotta go, baby, it's in. Make me feel I'm not lonely. Just want you to hold me.
All right, guys. So listen. So my son and I, one of the things we were talking about, I asked him, "What do you want?" And he says he definitely want a dirt bike. So you know, I've been shopping around, looking. I told him I'm shopping. But let's talk about bikes for a second, right? This ground pound and stuff is fun. Like I was telling him about wheelies, and I'm gonna get him a bike that has wheelie control because wheelies might look nice while you're looking at it, but when it goes wrong, it goes wrong. just like riding a motorcycle. When it goes wrong, it goes wrong. I mean, it's never, it's never pretty, right? And as I'm riding my motorcycle, I was talking to my boy Abe. Big shout out to my man 247 2147 crew. And I'm talking to this guy, and a car decided to just cut right over, right into my lane. And you know what I do? I just move over into the next lane. My eyes catches really fast. I use my rear view mirror, make sure another car is not coming. I put myself in a situation where I always have an escape route, right? At least 99% of the times, I have to have an escape route. I don't squeeze myself between cars and sandwich myself and all that. But the thing is, I didn't get mad at the person, because we have to remember, as motorcycle riders, they're not seeing us. We are blind. I mean, they're blind to us. We're invisible. And when you're riding your motorcycle, understanding how to move out the way without panicking, looking at a person's language, you can see a person's body language in their car. I could look at a person's body language from their car, and most of the times you can as well. If you've been driving for years, you kind of could tell when somebody's about to do something. So I'm very happy that this person did not move over so fast where I had no time to respond, because things can happen at a blink of an eye. And that's the part of riding that I think a lot of people don't spend the time to really think about and take enough time to practice, counter steering, understanding how that works. If I got my bike and I shift my bike towards, if my left hand pulls and my right hand pushes, the bike is going to go towards the right. If my right hand pulls and my left hand pushes, the bike is going to go towards the left. It's just those little things, knowing how to use your rear brake and your front brake. What's the percentage of how much rear brake do you need to use versus your front brake when it comes to stopping? The rear brake is never going to stop your bike in a situation, right? The front brake is where a lot of the power is. But there's a distribution amount that you want to find on your specific motorcycle, what works good at your speed. The faster you go, the more likely you are to stop at a dime, right? So when we're speeding and we're doing all this stuff, it feels good. Don't get me wrong. When you're rolling the throttle, it feels great. But anything can happen. And that's the part that I want y'all to remember. When we ride these bikes, we are taking a chance, because there are people out there who have bad intentions and people who don't care, because they know they can run you over and they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, like I told you guys, I'm sharing everything with y'all on these videos. I'm giving you guys everything because I'm on these roads for a lot of days, and I'm going to be pushing out this content. And one thing about me, I don't run out of things to talk about. I can talk about any damn thing. Hey, anything. As a matter of fact, y'all give me some comments, y'all give me some stuff to talk about, and watch. I'm gonna make a video talking about that damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is content. But here's another thing talking about the motorcycle. When people tell you to be careful, be safe, what does that mean to you? I know they're coming from a good place, but for some reason it never lands well in my spirit when I hear people say, be safe. Keep the shiny side up, or like people just say things because it becomes repetitive and they think it's a cool thing. I hate it. I personally don't like those comments at all. But once again, it's my personal thing. But I just know how it makes me feel, and it just doesn't feel good to me. Be safe. Like man, how do you be safe? You can be aware, right? You can be mindful. I get it. But if somebody want to knock your ass off the bike, they're gonna knock you off that bike. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. I don't quite know what be safe and keep the shiny side up means. I don't know what that means. I don't want to keep my shiny side down. You know what I mean? I want my two wheels to be rolling. I need to be rolling, damn it. Well, anyway, I'm not tired. I'm not drunk. I promise you. I'm just ranting. And as you know, I'm not hungry either. But yeah, man. So not putting no darkness on it, man. Just sharing some stuff with you guys, because we got to face reality on things. Some of us get it. Some of us go out and come back home safely. Some of us go out and don't come back home safely. It's a part of life, A part of life is death, and we have to be mindful of everything that we do. The things that we do, you know what I'm saying? We just got to be ready for what's to come. So let's keep it going. I'm about, like I said, now I'm 56 minutes away. I'm looking forward to getting to that destination. The temperature is not as cold as it was when I was going up through those mountains. That was a fun ride, but I'm gonna tell you, if you're not prepped, if you're not prepared, if you don't have the mindset, do not attempt riding up through these mountains like that, because it is not as easy as one would think. And if you are jumpy and you have a very low nerves, don't do it. Just stay where you feel comfortable and safe. Stay there, you know. Mountain riding, people are very aggressive on these hills, and if you're not moving at the pace that they want you to move, they will try to bully you on these roads, unless you know how to maneuver and unless you know how to take charge of your lane. See, I take charge of my lane, and there's certain things that I do that makes people understand to go around. You know, like I use my hands and tell them go around me. I put my hand on my waist, right? On one hand in the waist, so they can see that I'm in a relaxed phase. I'm not in an aggressive position where I'm going fast. I'll put my hazards on if I have to. There are a lot of little things that you can do if you're looking to tackle the mountain rides, and you are not just mountain rides. I mean anything where there's a lot of cars, because people are very aggressive nowadays and they don't have any respect. They really don't. That's the truth, though. So if you're a new rider, don't let me scare you into anything. I'm not scaring you out of it. I just want you to be aware of some of the things to be mindful of when you're riding, because you're watching me doing this stuff, right? You're watching me doing this. It looks awesome. I'm out here ground pounding. I'm enjoying the time. I'm really doing a good job at it. I enjoy it, right? And it's a lot to it. But the fun side is brighter than the bad side. But you just got to remember that anything could happen. Flat tire, run out of gas, you know, the engine burns up, you know, car cut in front of you, an animal run out in front of you. These are the things that a lot of people just don't talk about enough of. And I'm talking about it because I want you to be aware. I want you to be aware of what's all out here. Because out here, a lot of the stuff is not your friend. We could ooh and ah at how beautiful all this is. A lot of this stuff is just not your friend. All right? So let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going.